Remarkable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Spain and Soccer are champions!
It doesn't get any better than that!
Hello and welcome to Game in Frame. We are here at the Roosevelt Island Octagon Field, the Jack McManus Field. Game in Frame is bringing you coverage of the Dr. Manning Cup round of 16 here between Schneider and Doxa. We are moments away from kickoff, everyone making their final preparations down to our esteemed team of referees. So stick around here on Game in Frame. We are going to bring you the Dr. Manning Cup round of 16 live and in living color here on Game in Frame. My name is Diego Mijan. I will be your commentator. Josh Ojukwu is behind the camera. It's going to be an excellent show for you guys tonight. Lots going on here on Game in Frame this weekend. Cap it off your Sunday with some excellent football. Stick around. Don't miss a beat.
Your boys playing, right?
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game in Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division I programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
The road to the Manning Cup begins tonight and runs first through the Octagon Field, the Jack McManus Field here on Roosevelt Island, and it begins with Schneider and Doxa. This is the round of 16 in the Manning Cup. These two teams taking each other on for a chance to face the Pan-Cyprian Freedoms in the quarterfinals. Around the grounds, we also have New York International FC versus Nyack. That'll be a little later tonight, also streaming on Game and Frame. That match, a chance to face Lansdowne. So, October 9th and November 7th are the dates for your quarterfinals. But before we begin thinking about that, we have 90 minutes plus a possible 30 if needed between the pink of Schneider and the blue and black stripes of Doxa here on Roosevelt Island. Schneider play host to the visiting Doxa, who were at the center of a bit of controversy this past week, but we don't need to touch on that because we have an action-packed match for you here tonight. Both teams making their final preparations. Our esteemed team of referees this evening. Jorge Gonzalez centers the match. Carrie McLaren and Peyton Marshak are your assistant referees. They will be in red. Schneider in a pale pink and gray will be attacking from the left to the right. Doxa in the blue, going from the right to the left. We are under the brights here this evening, and our match ball is at center stage. But the script for this match yet to be written. Doxa will begin proceedings. Kickoff coming from the striker, Duvan Sanchez. Between the sticks is Sergio Peralta. Across the way from him, Giancarlo Perez starts in net for Schneider. In front of him, a backline of Tom Holtz, Salim Giri, Denis Onchu, and Richard Bastian. Diego Silva and Rio Coiso are your double pivots in the midfield. Ahead of them in the 10, wearing 10, Dennis Koch Jr. Gentle and Grubic are your wider players. Cesare Marconi up top for Zoom, and we are officially underway here in the round of 16 of the Manning Cup. Starting once again with Doxa as they work the ball around. Now starting to cut through the midfield. Ball to test the back line. Salim Giri is on that one. Here is Koch Jr. Pulled off the ball, but a bit overly tenaciously by Doxa. And so Silva will restart us. For the captain, Denis Onchu. Giri testing the long ball. Tight quarters here on Roosevelt Island compared to a few of our other pitches that we are used to here in the well, this isn't the APSL. Of course, these are familiar opponents, both called the APSL Metropolitan Conference home. And in those standings, the Greek Americans and Lansdowne are at the top on 15 and 14 respectively, both undefeated. Tail of the tape, however, Schneider on 6 points, Doxa on 4 points. They are right next to each other in the 8th and 9th positions. No points on offer here today, but these two teams will go back at each other on the 26th of October. So, a really good feeling out process for the regular season. Holtz to throw this one in for Schneider. Silva. Great switch of play by Marconi. Here's Grubic now, just holding the ball up well. Diego Silva checking in and checking out as we find the ball back to Giancarlo Perez. Onchu. A lot of people checking in to good spaces. Grubic flicks it on for Koch. Won't come off for him. Good cut back. Ronaldo Jurado finds his center mid, taken away by Holt. Great step. Does have Dambeli to contend with, the top scorer in league play for Doxa. Greco now. Oh, great step there by Koch. Calls for handball, but not close. Oh, Koch can't release. It's an all-important step there from Brice Novelis. Very direct switch of play. Might have been a little dangerous. Does prove to be so. Greco, no nonsense, clears his lines off the head of Rodriguez. Still with Rodriguez. Releases here. Now Rosales. Greco once again catches a shoulder from Silva. Beautiful bit of liquid football.
Put them under pressure. Go at them. Be brave.
Rodriguez.
Be brave.
Oh, just offside, Daoud.
Let's go.
And that will bring the attack to an end for just a moment. It really looked inspiring. It was a Pythagorean set of triangles to carve their way through the Schneider defense like you might carve your Halloween pumpkin. We're getting in the spirit, folks. Greco. With the center back, Jurado. Worked across for Primavera. Tries to take the top off with Rodriguez. Hulch just kind of flicks a foot out it, back to the keeper, back to Hulch. Two-man keep away. And it just came from there. Schneider had to be more aware that pressure was mounting on that end. Comes to nothing more than a goal kick. Finding Holtz once again into the middle. Holtz receives. Good spell of possession here, Schneider. Excellent find for Grubic. It did take just a bounce in front of him. Not the touch Bastian wanted, but Grubic makes it work with an excellent bit of improvisation. Is taken away. Lovely turn there from Brice Novelis. Captaining the side for Doxa tonight. Great check in there from Daoud. Salim Dziri cutting that one out. Onshu. Bastian. Grubic now. Touch tight on the sideline. Marcone just kind of pokes it at no one. Did have some confusion there with Bastian. Seemingly a miscommunication there. Here is Brice Novelis. Nikolic and Primavera. Really appreciating right now the spaces that Daoud is getting into for Doxa. Flicked on. Dambeli whipped across the box. It finds Daoud! Last second save from a sliding Salim Dziri. Silva, great touch there. Grubic, can they look to create here on the break, going the other way, flipping the script. Here comes Boris Grubic. Run coming from, oh, but it was only a distraction there. Seemed like from Marcone, the ball in the end comes to nothing. Silva gets tied up with Primavera. And Rosales takes a moment to calm down proceedings. Gonna get on the end of it is Duvan Sanchez! Safely handled in the end by Giancarlo Perez. Flipped out quickly the other way. Here is Holch. Gentle getting one of his first touches of the match. Koiso back for Holch. Doxa stepping up their press. Effective it is. Rosales. Diego Silva just pokes it free. Grubic takes a hack at it to try and find Koch Jr. Nikolic. So it does look like the initial setup is a 4-3-3, but as we get out of the build out, oh well, Greco came over to this near side to kind of fill for the fullback. Here's Glenn Gentle. Great touch by Holt. Referee saw it the other way. Oh, careless giveaway there. Cesare Marconi for Boris Grubic. Marconi calling for it to feet. Grubic hanging on to it, now releases for Marconi, tries to cut it back, nothing doing. The captain to the rescue on that occasion. Onchu has pressure. Who wins the second ball? It is Onchu once again. Third ball goes to Rio Koiso. Under pressure there. Silva takes a shot in kind there from David Rodriguez. It's very flexible right now from Doxa. Rodriguez, Daoud, and Dambeli, Duvan Sanchez as well. They're all kind of flipping in and out of the 9, 10, 7, 11 positions. Daoud has been cutting inside a lot, or not cutting inside, but like checking inside, kind of like, I mean, he's wearing the number 10, but he's kind of checking in as a second 10. Back to that in a second. Here's Boris Grubic. Bastian. Koiso. Great find there for Marcone. Ball flipped into the middle. Alone at the back is Gentle. Takes the extra touch. Fired in. What a save, and cleared away. Well, Sergio Peralta called into action early in the match and aces the first test, as that looked like Dennis Koch Jr. with a point-blank fish-in-a-barrel opportunity. Here comes Zoom once again. Cesare Marcone earns a corner. No, flips it right back. Holtz, can he get there? Yes, he does, but falling away from the strike. And goal kick is the final result of that attack. As we were saying with, if you look at, I don't know if it's in frame right now, but look at where Daoud is right now, right? He just took over the 9, and Duvan Sanchez came out. Rosales. Yeah, Freddy Rosales on this near side. Look at his movement as Duvan Sanchez. It's so fluid right now for Doxa, and that only happens. Dambeli dispossessed. Bastian. I mean, there's a number of ways that happens, but an understanding between teammates and movements is what makes that what would make that so successful if it does find success. Rosales with a great step. Because otherwise you run the risk of 3 players in the same position, which doesn't really help anyone. Here it is, Sanchez facing Ziri. Bit of a tangle up, but Sanchez comes away with the ball, rips one, seemingly a shot, seemingly a cross. He'll claim it was neither or both. Either way, the result ends up being a goal kick. Taken short for Onchu. Gives Marcone something to test. It will find its way towards Grubic. Bastian finds Silva. Yes, had to be. Koiso tries to take the top off Primavera there. Great athleticism, Paulo Primavera. Holtz does get the cross in, finds its way for a strike from Gentle. And the rebound is just outside the range for Silva. It's a great ball. Is he onside? Yes, absolutely, but that does call Perez out to make the save. It's a great touch by Grubic as well. Marconi has some room to run in front, slows himself down, which gives... it just gave Doxa a second to recover their defensive positions, and that's how Freddy Rosales was able to make that interception. Here it is, Grubic. How are Doxa organizing their defensive shape? 4-3-3. See, gotta know where your teammates are gonna be. Nikolic, good touch. Rosales. Ziri nods it down. Oh, but everyone just asleep at the wheel. It's a great recovery from Bastian, but very nearly putting in the left winger, Khaled Daoud. Throw-in is the call here. Grubic, Bastian, Koch. Big switch is on. Glenn Gentle. Oh, clever. Can he get on the end of it? Yes, he can. That was lovely. Now has some work to do, the winger. The option is Marconi. Marconi trying to work it across the box. Koch Jr. Bastian from a familiar location if he can work his way into the box. Does so, still shaded by Rosales. Silva coming in to provide the support. Away goes Bastian on a beautiful spin though. Spin cycle, where's the finish? Marcone looking for contact, nothing doing, and Onchu stops the potential counterattack.
Just shoot, don't think, stop thinking. Let's go. Play simple.
I feel like that's maybe the second time Zoom have had a really good opportunity, like in the 18, or maybe even 6-yard box, and they just overcooked it. Just, you love the liquid football, you love the 1-2 touches, but at some point that one touch has to just be a rip on goal, no? Koiso. Lovely spin, Glenford Gentle. On the far side though, Carey McLaren. Woohoo, there's a tongue twister for me for my pre-show warm-ups. Carey McLaren raises his flag up, signaling the play dead. Paolo Primavera will have this throw-in. Koiso with the takeaway. Silva coughs up possession. Greco. Away goes Duvan Sanchez. Beautiful step there from Giancarlo Perez. Oh, and he hit it into a tree. That's lovely. I thought that ball was a goner. Nikolic plays the 1-2, can't get it back. Daoud. Rosales just right into the chest of Koiso. Bruisemaker. Greco for Primavera. Jurado. Pass is intercepted. They get it right back. Rosales. Rodriguez once again cleared away, or cleared sky high. Ziri nods it wide. Out of bounds for a Doxa throw deep in Zoom's territory. Even contest so far, back and forth. Doxa have had, or pardon me, Zoom have had probably the better looking opportunities. But the speed and, yep, there's a corner. The speed of the forwards for Doxa really will make the difference here. Once again, this is the Dr. Manning Cup round of 16. It is a host of familiar foes. We'll talk about the bracket in just 1 second as Khaled Daoud looks to swing this one in. Taken well, punch clear by Perez. Silva won't get there ahead of Primavera, who serves it back. Not effective though. Coiso, Silva. Can they counter here? That ball through to Marcone with a raised flag from our assistant on this side, Peyton Marshak. And that will be the end of what could have been a very promising counterattack, but Schneider fluffing that one like a hotel pillow. So Lansdowne await the winner of New York International and New York Athletic Club. The Pan Cyprians await the winner of this match. Liros and CPR, as well as Richmond and Greek Americans, have their games already lined up for the quarterfinals. Those matches will take place on either October 9th or November 7th. Semifinals to come December 7th. The final will be TBD. But man, it could be anyone's right now. Obviously, Greek Americans and Lansdowne are off to the best start, but you can't count out Pan Cyprians. Liros are a new look team in terms of coming into the APSL, taking a few of Pan Cyprians' very important players through the respective transfers. So Liros you can't count out. New York International, of course, they had one of the hottest starts in all of the APSL, especially for a brand new team, as Perez can handle this one. Just takes it at his feet. Of course, they do have to get through Nyack, a prestigious team in their own right. For Doxa's season in the APSL, 3 straight losses to 3 of the top teams. It was a very unfriendly start to their scheduling as a great ball finds Gentle. Oh, just tries to get it across, but he's pointing at the keeper who might have been off his line, but it skips off an outstretched leg and safely into the hands of Sergio Peralta. Nikolic. Look where Daoud is, man. Like, he is practically the right 8 for, or I guess they play 2 6s. So yeah, right now he's the 8 or the 10, however you want to look at it. But that's a great ball to find Grubic. Had to control it. Unlucky. And now Daoud resets his position, but it's just so free right now. Marcone. Contact, no foul though. Goal kick the call. So once again for Doxa, 3 straight losses against 3 of the top teams in the division versus Greek Americans, New York International, and Lansdowne. A draw versus Richmond, and then a win over Nyack. Schneider has kind of a, you wouldn't really, you wouldn't think about it, but here we are anyway. We'll return to that in a second. Dembele, top scorer for Doxa in the league play. Trying to cut back onto his left. Unable to. They had that shielded and shaded the whole way. Throw for Schneider. It was a win to start the season over the Pan Cyprian Freedoms. That one caught a lot of people off guard. Then 3 straight losses to New York International, Hoboken, and Vistula, who sit in 10th. Any given Sunday. Anyone? And then a win versus Liros, 1-0. So this is the most any given. Here's a shot that is dragged wide. Any given Sunday, guys. That is the message from Schneider's season in the APSL Metropolitan Conference so far. As mentioned, Duga Dembele is the top scorer for Doxa on 3 goals this season. Glenford Gentle with 2. Tops Schneider's books. An effective clearance as the press was effective from Doxa. Nodded back by Brice Novalis. And you know, Zoom has had the better opportunities probably, but Doxa have really been in charge the past few minutes here. Dennis Koch tried to take on hell with a squirt gun there, got burned in the end. Greco launches overhead for Daoud, who is onside, but just gives that one up. As the goalkeeper was able to shield that one out for a goal kick. Holtz. Glenford Gentle. Is that ball going to be cut out? No, Rosales let that one go. Oh, that's a clever ball, and he called it out too as he received. Marcone to the back stake. Gentle just too high. That was a beautiful forward movement from Zoom. The ball was unbelievable. Service like a Chick-fil-A drive-through there. And Marcone very nearly put it right on the temple of Glenford Gentle. Just too high in the end for the winger. Raise the flag. Good organization from the back line to catch Duvan Sanchez offside. Onchu. Loads up for it. Finally it comes, the ball over the top. Holtz with a beautiful forward touch. Primavera gets ahead of it though. Wants it right back just ahead of his run though. Silva tries to play a line-breaking cut of a pass, but chopped at air. Just like me trying to practice my knife skills. One too many pieces of finger go missing, folks, and you start dulling the blade and forgetting the onions. Here is Brice Novalis. That one might have been a stretch from me. It's a cup game, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to be in the best form. Here's Dennis Koch Jr. sizing up with so much time. Now the pressure comes, but oh, wasteful pass there. Bastien, it's all ball, and wins the throw too. Good show of sportsmanship between Richard Bastien and Rosales. Marcone, what a ball. Grubic, can he get on the end of it? Yes, he can. Whips his hips around it. Will it fall for Koch Jr.? No. Paulo Primavera able to clear it away. It finds his winger there. Trying to get a little fancy with the footwork. Finds his way towards Jurado. And the clearance is on Holtz. Here is Glenford Gentle. Koiso, switch of the play. Marcone, just loving the way he's playing right now. Sometimes he's searching for contact a little too much. Good spin there from Grubic. Has the help to back him up too. Bastien goes over the top. Gentle! Oh, nodded it into the side netting, but into the outside of it. Really loving the way that Cesare Marcone has been playing so far. He's offering passes, checking in almost like a false nine so often, and you know, the success from his like one-touch passes that kind of like clip into open spaces is you know, watch him, especially, you know, if there are any young fans watching right now, watch Marcone's head movement We'll come back to that. Here's Dembele. Duga Dembele working back onto his left foot, which Salim Zidi is going to be wise to. Does get the cross off, but plucked out of the evening air by Giancarlo Perez. Okay, so as he comes back into focus, watch the head movement of Cesare Marcone. Every time the ball comes to him, it's a crucial scan, just like right before the ball goes to him. Cleared away into the streets of Roosevelt Island here. Grubic encounters pressure. Brice Novalis. Rodriguez lost the ball there. Koiso now for Zoom. Bastian. Marcone checking in once again. Made some space for him to run into now. Grubic earning a throw. Grubic. Koiso with a touch forward. Cleared away. Zidi. Koch Jr. Wide it goes to Holt. On his left. Service in. Gentle rises, but Jurado rises better. Cream rising to the top on that occasion. Bastian deflected and cleared away. Koiso taking away the hold-up play there. Not quite as effective as Duvan Sanchez would have wanted. Gentle. Big switch. Bastian. Why not? Puts it in. Jurado heads it clear. Cleared away by Greco. Ziri. Finds Onchu. Lifted. Oh my gosh. What a touch. Absolute magic there. That was so simple but so clever. That was absolutely Newtonian. Just everyone kind of realizes that gravity exists, but it takes a pure genius to come up with something so clever. Onchu. Sends it just about as far as he can, Onchu. And if you want to be sent as far as you can, then today's sponsor is for you. Today's Game and Frame is brought to you by Petrobacks. As Holt shields the ball, 1 second. Dembele twisting, turning, trying to get back onto his left foot. That ball cuts through. Diego Silva with a good step. Gets the ball away for Gentle. Primavera. Paulo Primavera across the box, cleared away. Greco. We'll get to that ad read in a second, folks. Rosales. And back. Today's Game and Frame is brought to you by Petrobacks, your gateway to Spain and Portugal. From unforgettable vacations to exclusive soccer group trips, Petrobacks gets you closer to the action, the culture, and the biggest teams on the Iberian Peninsula. Visit Petrobacks.com and start planning your dream trip today. Thank you, Petrobacks, for your incredible sponsorship. As well, we want to offer some opportunities to tune in to further Game and Frame programming. On the 22nd and the 23rd, we've got a host of games in the APSL Metropolitan Conference. Doxa is back in action. Here's the in-swinging corner. Ziri away. Bastian on the ball. Marcone. Yeah, see, there it was. Just checks his shoulder so well. A crucial scan. And this time, in looking for contact, he gets it. Much to the chagrin of Doxa. So it was on the bottom of your screen, but we'll take another look at it. The Pancyprians take on this Doxa side at 8 p.m. on the 22nd. Then on the 23rd, Schneider back in action, this time against the Greek Americans, who are in first place. CPR and Hoboken will be at 9 p.m. here in the Metropolitan Conference of the APSL. Salim Ziri. Onchu. So I do have a bit of insider information on Ziri, but it will be scoreline dependent, so just keep your eyes. Oh, beautiful switch of the ball. Grandfather clock type stuff, just swinging back and forth. Lovely bit of football. Holch. Service in. Koch Jr. Touch took him away from goal. Did catch a flick from Doxa, and it is a corner. Right, just as the game goes on, and if we stay at a even scoreline, just watch Ziri. That's my little teaser. Service will come, floating towards the back where Salim Ziri would have been waiting had it made it there. Cleared away by Greco. Sanchez. Marcone, great. Oh, not great enough.
Diego! Don't do those corner kicks, please! You know what I want!
Coach for Schneider saying the high-hanging corner kick is not the tactical plan there. We'll see if Zoom get another one, whether they go for more of a low-driven, they try and meet it at the near post. To be determined. Rosales holding width on this near side for Doxa. Daoud. Nikolic. Wide for Primavera. Is that Daoud again? I swear he was just on this side of the field. What in the world? Here he is for the service in. Earns a corner. Jorge Gonzalez, our center ref, points to the far corner. And another opportunity here for Doxa. This one will swing inward from Sanchez. Oh, it's over the hands of the keeper. Oh, breathe. Respira. Taken short. Daoud pulls it back on Richard Bastian. Now going to work in a 1v1. Slices it across. Met at the near post by Holtz. Jurado the shot. Murder on the Orient Express. Dragatha Christie wide of the mark. Well, we did not get a chance to see Giancarlo Perez make a save there. But if you are a fan of some of the most amazing saves in the New York grassroots football area, then you are going to want to stick around at halftime to see our candidates for Save of the Month. That competition happening now, and voting is live on our Instagram. Head over to @GameInFrame to vote on who you think should be Save of the Month. It'll fall for Diego Silva. Well, there's a great save. Right as my ad read comes to an end. Sergio Peralta forced full extension. Ziri gets there ahead of the striker. Duvan Sanchez cleared away. Holtz and Ziri. Sanchez forced onto his left foot, did try and pick out that far post, but what an impeccable stop from Sergio Peralta. This match remains level in no small part to goalkeeping heroics. That is a careless giveaway. Nikolic carving through defenders. Oh, but the pass doesn't get where it needs to go. Koiso flips it to Gentle. Marcone checks over the shoulder, looking for space. All right. I got to give him credit. Cesare Marconi. He is good at finding contact. You know, if I can backseat drive a little bit, maybe the better option would have been to keep the ball spinning, especially as you were kind of taking it to a backpedaling Doxa. But, you know, now they have a dead ball. This is going to get Salim Ziri. This is going to get Tom Holtz up into the mixer, bringing the treetops up into the danger area. It will be Marconi to serve this one in against a one-man wall. Where's Ziri? Was that the play? It was creative. Should have flicked it on. Duvan Sanchez doing a lot of backseat driving today as a commentator. Brice Novelis. Primavera. Rodriguez. Playing a two-man rondo with Primavera. And that was a well-intentioned switch. Grubic switches it back for Silva. Koiso, man on. He saw it. It's the instincts, guys. Koiso floats one over the top. Jurado's going to get there. But who gets to the second ball? Marconi. Handball? Nada. Incidental contact. Rodriguez. Got to be off. Yep. Hold the run just a second. But also, I think Ziri saw that and stepped up as soon as Onchu made the play on the ball. Silva. Holt. Primavera cutting that one out. It will fall towards Marconi again. Koiso. Back for Onchu. Dennis Koch Jr. tries to slice one through, but Daoud wise to it. Rodriguez. Rodriguez again. Lovely bit of football here, but it's anyone's ball. It's Koch Jr. Flicks on for Koiso, gets a touch. Jurado, though, able to control his body in the air. Here's Daoud. Cuts inside as Rodriguez cuts outward. Finds Daoud on the continued run. Daoud away from Ziri, still Daoud. What can he look to create? What do you see? Finds Primavera at the back of the 18. Now Sanchez. Sanchez on his left. Sanchez tees one up. Another point toward the far-sided corner from Jorge Gonzalez. Less than 5 minutes to be played here in the first half of action. And this has felt like an absolute breeze, a very even contest so far. Here's the corner. Nodded away first by Ziri. Lifted into the evening air. Brought down with an excellent touch by Rosales, who hits a stinger but loses a lot of sting on its way in. So it's a comfortable save in the end. Daoud. Can't get past Bastian. Grubic. Grubic now. Koch Jr. Silva. 3 players trailing behind him. Finds Gentle. Glenford Gentle starting to run at defenders. Great step there. Foul earned by Primavera. Options available for both teams on the bench. Deeper bench from Schneider. We will see who is the first to make the chess move as we sort out placement for the ball. Here is the ensuing free kick. Away by Giri. Oh, just got tangled up there. Pythagorean football. Koiso, lovely turn. Drills one. Marconi, attracting all the attention, tries to free up Grubic. Is he gonna get there? Yes, he will. Lovely. Puts one into the box. Met at the back by Primavera first. Silva, one touch, out to Holtz. Silva once again. Organization from the back line for Doxa. Moving up to the 18 and holding. Koiso with some attention. Onchu lifts one for the on-running Gentle. Can he get there? No, it'll float in between both Gentle and Brice Novalis. Keeper puts that one at his feet and plays it out to Jurado. Greco, who had so many touches in the first 5 minutes, has been a lot quieter since then. Less than 30 seconds now of regulation time, plus whatever our center referee deems so necessary. Primavera. Nikolic cutting through, searching for options. Doxa having to recover some width, and in doing so are forced backwards, which draws our first half of action in the Manning Cup round of 16 to a close. Doxa 0, Schneider 0, which can only mean that we will have the most exciting finale still to come in the second 45. Folks, stick around at halftime. Make sure to check out our Save of the Month candidates and head over to our Instagram at Game in Frame to vote under the post of what save you think is deserving of Save of the Month. We will be right back here on Game in Frame. Thank you so much for continuing to tune in. We'll see you very soon.
That is Unger, and what a save by Jesko! Great shot that Jesko somehow kept out. Decent ball. Equalizer. Oh, what a save! Point blank save from the Sanzak goalkeeper. Piedrahita! Going down to the left, Piedrahita getting his hand on it.
Now in for Kawasmi. Good save from Munoz. The follow-up for Osman is wide.
Mullen. Oh, great save from Jagana. Wonderful save to flick it back on the crossbar.
That ball's fallen to the Vitus player. He's had a hit, and I think that was a really great touch by the goalkeeper, and a necessary touch, because I think that might have been just eking its way to that back corner. Dylan Apratella, huge save.
Long ball, it's dangerous up into the sun. where the internationals can't see it, and the strike, what a save that is from Jadea Gildeen. Absolutely outstanding right palm, and crucial right at the end of the game.
Over to Zane Brown. He could get here. It was a beautiful ball. Brown one-on-one with the keeper. Looks to chip him, and Usnalo gets a hand on it.
Oh, it's a great save. Huey with a great save.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Back now for the second half of action here from Roosevelt Island, the Jack McManus Field. Schneider taking on Doxa in the Manning Cup round of 16. Both teams will vie for a chance at the Pancyprians and the quarterfinals on either the 9th of October or the 7th of November. We ended our first half at level pegging, 0-0, an even contest between the teams. Doxa trying to use their incredible prowess in rotation and speed up front to make the difference. Schneider opting to go to work through the middle with technical superiority. We are underway with Schneider in the pink. They will be attacking right to the left. Doxa are in blue and black and will be attacking from the left to the right, as you might read a novel. But this story is yet to be written. We have 45 minutes plus a potential extra 30, just on the off chance we do end proceedings in a draw to decide who will take on the Pancyprians in the round of 16. Around the grounds, starting shortly, New York International FC and Nyack. If you so happen to want to switch over, that is also on Game and Frame, but we would love for you to stick around here to see this incredible, evenly matched contest. And you get the added benefit of the best commentator around. It's a really good thing. Into the hands of Sergio Peralta. The main man, Josh Pratt, is in attendance tonight, helping out with the technical aspects of the streams. Good thing he didn't hear me call myself the best commentator around. You can only do so much when you're competing with the British accent. It just works so well. Done it, folks. Back to live action. Primavera receiving once again from Greco. And receiving again. Both were like at knee height. Did really well to bring that one under control. Really good press there from Schneider.
Power. Come on. Come on. Show him, guys. Come on. Show him. There you go. Push forward. Come on.
It's got to be a handball. Yep.
Hey, Paulo. Play direct. Get them going. Yo, anyone in cover, rip them. Let's go. Get the support. Let's win the battle.
Okay, so since we made it to halftime and the score's level, okay, that was clever. Let it roll for a few seconds. Koch Jr. checking in and checking out. Silva checking in. Good step there from Nikolic. Silva just not wise to it. Good step there in kind. Here's Holtz. Gentle trying to hold off Reese Novalis, unable to. Holtz nods it into the middle. Greco releases Daoud. Khalid Daoud, but will be cleared away effectively. Greco. Rosales, great find in the middle. Nikolic. Interception there from Bastian. Rosales. It's tennising back and forth right now via the long balls. We'll see which team really puts a stamp on this match first. Could it be here? Duvan Sanchez was offered a pass so many times. Or sorry, this is Duga Dambelli. Lifts it just high of the mark. Ziri. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Holtz. Marconi just whacks it forward. Okay. We made it to the 45th minute in halftime with no goals. So, here's my little bit of insider information. If it continues, watch out for Salim Ziri, center back, keep in mind, for Schneider, okay? You will lose track of him, I promise. Ball over the top. Bastian telling his keep to, forget it. Onchu. Okay, you will lose track of Ziri, okay? I promise, because it's just what happens. You will lose track of him, and then the ball will slowly make its way up to the 18. Pressure coming, and a good find there to Holtz. Oh, great by Koch. Silva, great touch there. Oh, but a miscommunication there, and the foul. Okay. The ball will work its way up into the 18 for Schneider. And you will have lost track of him, but somehow, some way, Salim Ziri, without sprinting, he doesn't sprint, but he will be at the back post. I promise you. It is the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. Here's Tom Holtz. Service in is denied. Out for a corner, though. It is the most unbelievable thing. He's about to make his way into the frame, perhaps. But all he does is just paces himself up. It's so cool. You'll see it and you'll be amazed. And then you'll want to track him through the whole game. Here is the service. Nodded on. Oh. Holtz can recover. Silva lifts that one back into the danger area. Contact in the box, but not enough to really make Jorge Gonzalez think twice about it. Primavera. Great move there by Dombeli. Dombeli holding up well, but reinforcements come in the form of Ryu Koiso. Marconi. Back to Koiso. Cleared away, but it's a floater. Holtz now taking up space in the middle. Greco. Jurado. Ball over the top. Rosales! Oh, a stinger on the palms. But a great save nonetheless. Ball stayed in bounds as well. Silva. Gentil. Koiso. Koch Jr. Taken away. Great step there. Nikolic. Primavera. Oh, a line-hugging ball that will find its target. This is David Rodriguez. Dombeli. Dombeli from distance was always trailing wide. Keeper able to calmly make that save. Ryu Koiso. Diego Silva. Ziri. Oh, it was intended to find Holtz. But nothing doing there. Primavera did lift his back foot. I swear, you can do anything on a throw-in these days. Oh, that's lovely from Daoud. Away from Holtz. Ziri falling away from it, clears it away. Koiso. Woohoo! Clever. Anybody's ball finally comes into control. Great tackle there. Oh, collects contact. Really nicely done there from Ryu Koiso. Referee has some afterwards for David Rodriguez. Didn't look like there was any malintent in the tackle, just looked like Koiso's feet moved really effectively. Giri. Primavera. Good control there. Rodriguez turns it back on Cesare Marconi. Peralta now. And Jurado. Calls Daoud to check in, asks him to check out now. Release force. Duvan Sanchez. Doesn't come to fruition. Marconi trying to flick it back over Greco. Koch Jr. Silva checking in. Oh, look at the pocket, look at the pocket. Rio Koiso. Ah, disappeared. Holtz, he's just kind of rushing it this half. Here's Marconi now. A release for, met first. So many defenders there with Gentle. Silva, Koiso. They work it back out. Dennis, Onchu, Marcone, what a touch. Whips this one in, but safely handled. Calm bit of a block here from Schneider. Big gap in the midfield for both teams, occupied only by David Rodriguez and Diego Silva. Now it starts to close up. Nikolic. Sanchez. Luis for Rosales. Drills one right to the feet of Onchu. Holt has the man on. Gentle. Cutting back in, Koiso. Silva, Koiso again. Love this. Marconi. Silva lets it go, whether intentionally or not, but it does find Bastian, who was making the overlapping run. Here is Bastian once again. Silva coming to his aid. The ball flicked into the middle. It's high, it's hanging, it's in the goal, and it's pointed towards the spot. It's pointed away from the goal, in fact, as the call is foul on Glenford Gentle. I think he went through the back of that. I believe that might have been Primavera. Or was that Brice Novalis? Either way, he went through rather than around. And no matter what your intentions are, that's always going to be a foul. And the first time the ball hits the back of the net this evening, got to have the foul. Yep. He let the advantage go. You can only argue that so much. Yeah, first time the ball hits the back of the net is canceled out. Silva taking the free kick too early. Diego Silva. Giri already up there. This is a dead ball, so that's where he belongs. Holt! Oh! It was so close, but in the end, it's more like all of Disney's live-action remakes because the flick just didn't work out. Oh, great step there. Silva flicks it across. Marconi was going to let that come across himself. Oh, right into the face of Koiso, but Nikolic playing the ball evenly. Holtz, oh, beautiful step there. Well timed with a Swiss clock. Offside the call. Doxa are in disbelief on the sideline. Oh, starting to get a little testy here now. Peyton Marshak, even with the last defender, Tom Holtz, who just took that all-important, crucial step forward right as the ball was being played to bring Duga Dambali offside. Well, the game's opening up now. Corner taken quickly. Put back out. Served in. Diving header. Silva. Away from the challenge. Marconi drills it across. It's met there. And cleared away for a Schneider throw. Bastian on the throw. The feeling out process well and truly behind us now, folks. It's now become a heavyweight slugfest. Ball served in. Gentle! Oh, off the line! Silva, wide for Bastian. Service now denied, a throw in again. Maybe that wasn't quite as towing the line as it looked like from our angle, but did look like Glenford Gentle had beaten the goalkeeper. Oh, just trickling over. Will find its way towards Bastian. Oh, look who's at the top of the box. It's Salim Tiri. Okay, he stayed up there, and now he'll jog back. But look at, okay, he's just getting out of frame now. That is his speed that he will get from the back to the 18-yard box before you even have a chance to realize it. Nikolic. We'll give a shout out to David, formerly of Schneider, then of Borgetto, now is head of recruiting at New York International for that bit of insight. Oh, good press, good takeaway. Marconi turns. Marconi! What a save! Full extension once again. Late contenders for save of the month, anyone? Dambelli. Rio Coiso takes it away. Primavera will shield that one until he can't. Clears it. Coiso tries to find it back in. Numbers aren't there. Jurado. Diego Silva contesting for it. We play on. Referee letting him play. Grubic! Oh, plays the pipes. Here's it. Marconi at the back post. Marconi does it again! Grubic leaves it. Coiso. Goal kick. Oh! Breathe, everyone. Exhale. Oh my gosh. Well, there must be a rat problem in Zum Schneider's home territory, because the way that these guys are playing the pipes, you'd think it's like a mythic fairy tale trying to get rid of them. Weird Pied Piper reference. I need to catch my train of thought. My gosh. And in the back end, Freddy Rosales is asking for a change of personnel. I mean, what kind of cosmic, karmic, bad luck have Zum Schneider brought upon themselves here to go crossbar not once, not twice, but then outside of the net. And that will introduce the first substitution of the match. Unfortunately, it is due to a player not being able to continue. Freddy Rosales, the number 3 for Doxa, will be replaced by Robert Cabrera. Or I'm so sorry, this is Julio Espinal. Robert Cabrera wearing the number 12 this evening. Or sorry, 13. Whoa, I did it twice. Wearing the number 13 this evening, Julio Espinal is in the number 12. And that looks like it will put, is that Rodriguez into the left fullback? Oh, beautiful touch, Silva. Onchu. Great check in there from Marconi. Yeah, I saw that. That was great. Silva, line breaking pass to Koiso. Duga Dambeli, though, just fast enough to get on the end of it, although dispossessed quickly. Glenford Gentle trying to find Tom Holt on the continued run. Throw in here for Zoom. Koch Jr. trying to follow his own touch, does so. Whipped across the box. Cleared away by Jurado. Out of bounds is the call. Zoom Schneider, another throw. A throw in this almost exact location, which started that bell ringing. Oh, there's a punch clear from Peralta. Ziri gets the touch. Throw for Zoom. Into the 67th minute we go. Oh, lovely flick there. Koiso with a good takeaway. Pointed in the direction of Doxa. Did look like it came off the bottom of the cleats of Duga Dambeli, but referee calls it in favor of Doxa. Koiso could find. Look at that, checking both sides, but away goes Marconi with a bit of acceleration. It takes him away from the goal. Marconi flicked in. Oh, Diego Silva can't get the final touch because it came by way of new man in the left back, David Rodriguez. And corner kick is the result for Zoom Schneider. Silva to serve this one in. Do you guys see that bit of analysis from, okay, we'll come back to it. Silva, it's low. Oh, it's in the back of the net. This point towards the center circle. Oh, no, he did not say handball. Handball, he said it was tucked into his body. That is a goal. That is the first of the match, and it comes for Zoom Schneider. The service from Silva. It wasn't high and hanging. It's exactly what the coach wanted. It was low, it was hard, it was at the near post, and it was a simple redirection off the pinpoint frozen rope of a cross in. I can't tell you who got the final touch. I'm sure we will hear about it later. But the result is, as it stands, a moving on for Zoom Schneider here in the Manning Cup to the quarterfinals. Just over 20 minutes now for Doxa to find their response. They know what their strengths are, the direct ball, the speed of the forwards, the rotation amongst the front four. But it has to come off flawlessly now if they want to find an answer and a possible extra 30 minutes. Primavera's throw goes in and out. So Holtz to take this throw. Good long throw. Cesare tries to spin the man off. Coiso, lovely touches. Tries to release Marcone, can't. Jurado. Brice Novalis. Greco. Good swing of the ball. Rodriguez. Searching ball. Giancarlos Perez picks that one up. Well, now I'm a little bummed. I don't think we're going to see Ziri go on any of his exploration jogs. The throw from Doxa. Searching for options, nothing materializing. Instead, he just goes long. Cabrera. Sliding challenge from Ziri. Again, not Cabrera, that's Julio Espinal. Giancarlos Perez to take. I'm just going to bounce over Grubic. We'll give him a second look at it. Kept in bounds. Daoud can run at Onchu. Can run past Onchu. Khalid Daoud cuts it back. Cuts it forward again. Daoud cuts it back once more. Needs to find an option. Toying with Onchu. But in the end, cannot find pay dirt. It was the run that dreams are made of, but failing to capitalize may result in Doxa's nightmare. That was just about the best look that they've had this half. Questions will be asked if they can find another one. This one drilled a little better. Jurado, though, with a great touch. Oh, had to be aware there of Marcone. And Marcone probably should have been aware of Jurado. Dambeli. Holtz. Oh, great step. Jeez. Primavera does well there. Jurado. Careless giveaway there. Onchu is on the ball now. Denis Onchu going on his little exploration run of his own. Espinal. Dambeli. Duvan. Sanchez gives up for Greco. Jurado. Searching ball over the top is met first by Ziri. Coiso sends it away. Silva on the ball now. Cuts it, cutting past one, cutting past two. This is a really promising attack now from Zoom Schneider. Can they find a second? Glenford Gentle cutting inside against Primavera. Tries to play the fancy flick. Didn't come off for him. Coiso, lovely touch. Bastian now. Grubic. Marcone! Goal from Marcone from a nearly impossible angle. Oh, it's like bowling with the bumpers up. That strike was a joke. That was incredible. Cesare Marcone giving Sergio Peralta absolutely no chance at it. And that is probably, is this a dagger that I see before me? Jason Budai will take Marconi into his well-earned rest. Incredible display this evening from the striker turned goal scorer. Budai into the match now, and from the sideline we could hear, that's a foul. From the sideline we could hear 3-5-2. For Doxa. So a new formation here as Doxa now chase the game. As it stands, it is looking very clearly like Schneider will have a date with the New York Pan-Cyprian Freedoms. Here is the ensuing free kick. Flicked on and over, met first by Holch. Daoud. Zirdi gets better positioning. Dembele gets better speed. Dembele, though, facing three. Gets a throw. Primavera, great touch. Cutting away. Primavera from distance! Stings the gloves. But Giancarlos Perez able to parry that one downward. Budai trying to turn against two. So here's the three back. With Primavera now we're operating as a right wing back. And the ball just ahead of his touch. Holch will hold up as a pair of substitutions. So it will be Glenford Gentle, DJ Koch Jr., and Richard Bastian making way for a trio of subs, in fact, into the match now. Tall Ben Hamou, Tyler Swaby in now, as well as on the far side, Jason Lee. Here's Swaby. Oh, good bit of strength there. Koiso. Good step there. Onchu, though, there ahead of Daoud. Jason Lee flicking on for Grubich. Out of bounds, though, running out of breathing room there. Ben Hamou, gets it off of Primavera's legs for the throw. Here's the throw. Will it bounce kindly for Budai? Not quite. I think that is the use of all the available substitutes for Schneider this evening. Primavera floats one over the top for Greco, with Holch as his shadow. Dembele trying to play it into the path of Duban Sanchez, but just takes a little bit of a very clever bump to put the pass off. Holch's throw. Ben Hamou checking in, checking out. It does have the long throw. Ben Hamou had a handful of jersey grabbed and pulled by Brice Novalis. So right in the center of the park will be a free kick for Schneider. Diego Silva to take. The run from Holtz, nods it on. Ben Hamou offside though. Flag up from Kerry McLaren. It does look like we do have one more sub. Mario Ramirez still with an opportunity to join the fray. Perez plucks that one out. This will be a big confidence booster for Schneider. Following their win over Nyack in the APSL Metropolitan Conference. Koiso across the way for Ziri, flicks it on for Holtz. Felt the pressure, flicks it on. Ben Hamou. Yeah, that's a foul. You can't go at it with the hands. And one final sub. Mario Ramirez will replace Salim Ziri. They'll move Tom Holtz to the center back. Jason Lee goes to this near-sided fullback. And Mario Ramirez across to the far side of the pitch. All the way across it goes. Oh, man. Like, you had the easy pass to Jurado. It's wasteful. And it did split the two goals over on that far side. Oh, yeah, it did. So this will give Schneider an awesome opportunity to just keep on wasting away those seconds. Silva. Ben Hamou gets tripped up under his own feet. And is this the counterattacking opportunity that Doxa need? Espinal. Service in. Met there. Handball. A point to the spot. And an entrance. Just a creak of the door. An opening of the door which opportunity knocked. So the greatest team game on earth reduced to a battle of individual wills.
Fuck, man, that's what I told him before the game.
So 12 yards away from a re-entrance into a match that looked long gone. Referee blows the whistle. The lights are bright. It's off the woodwork. He can't touch it again. It doesn't matter anyway. It's in the safe feet and now hands of Giancarlo Perez. I mean, man of the match simply has to go to the defensive efforts of the woodwork on either side. How many chances, golden or not, have been denied by the goalkeeper's skinny white best friend. Oh, careless giveaway. And on the other side, and it's dragged wide. Oh, Castaway starring Tom Shank. Talk about golden. I mean, Jason Budai there is simply playing the alchemist, or the reverse alchemist, turning gold into lead. And now we are playing, I mean, the ball has to start back from the goal kick. No, what's happening here? Good step there from Ramirez. Peralta. And with just about 5 minutes left to play, that might be the last chance that Doxa have to really grab momentum by the throat. And now Zoom can start the gamesmanship of wasting away time. Here's the throw. Budai catches a foul. Story of the match is going to be, I mean, you could take an ad out on the paper for all these missed connections. But there will be no pina coladas or caught in the rain for Doxa tonight. Zoom Schneider, though, will be feeling all the joy that they are deserving of. Budai. Ben Hamou just got under the ball a little too much, leaning back. Didn't have the connection there. Goal kick is the call. Everyone being very encouraging towards Ben Hamou. Rodriguez, big switch for Onchu. Does have some chasing to do. Ball over the top. Oh, it's going to get over Holt, but cleared away. Throw in for Doxa. Holtz does get to this one. Another throw for Doxa, about a yard back. Into the corner it goes. Sanchez facing three. Never going to be favored there. Now Budai. Good bit of hold-up play. Ben Hamou switches the play. Mario Ramirez. Silva pokes it right into the path of Grubic. Lovely. Swaby. Ramirez. Silva. Onchu a big hit. Ben Hamou not paying attention. Koiso. Now Ben Hamou. Holding up the ball. Ben Hamou flicks over. That's a great run. Dembele. Onchu his shadow. Cutting back. You know, that's the biggest thing that has kept Dembele from success tonight, is it has to be on his left. Here is Dembele working it onto his left. But it's dragging wide. And every sprint, every movement forward is just starting to feel heavier and heavier for Doxa, as they are continuously denied. Budai, good contest for the ball. Referee called it first for Doxa. Does look like right as the whistle blew, could have been called in favor of Budaj. But it's Doxa's ball. Nikolic. Greco. Jurado. Trying to find the ball for Primavera, who had come inside a few too many steps, I think. Had he stayed wide, made that more of a diagonal run, might have come off. Here is the goal kick. Nodded on by Silva. Benhamou. Shielded out of bounds. We are past the 90 minutes. Played across. Searching ball, controlled by the keeper, but he'll just let that trickle out. And now all eyes towards our center referee, as only he knows how long left in this match. And he decides, thanks for coming, commentator, but that's enough from you. That is a win for Schneider in the first round of the Manning Cup, and in emphatic fashion. A 2-goal advantage, which very well could have been even more had they just found a few centimeters of either side of the crossbar of the post. But Schneider will move ahead to take on the Pan-Cyprian Freedoms in the quarterfinals. Folks, stick around as we look to wrap up the stream. We are going to hear from the victorious Schneider side. We do want to remind you to head over to our Instagram and vote for the Save of the Month candidates that you saw at halftime. Also, we want to thank our sponsor for this match. We are brought to you today by Petrobax, your gateway to Spain and Portugal. From unforgettable vacations to exclusive soccer group trips, Petrobax gets you closer to the action, the culture, and the biggest teams on the Iberian Peninsula. Visit petrobax.com and start planning your dream trip today. That will do it for live action here. Come back later or go and tune in to Nyack versus New York International. But don't go anywhere just yet. We have a few words from the victorious Schneider side. So stick around here on Game and Frame as we look to wrap up your evening.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish. Flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped.
Thank you for continuing to tune in here on Game & Frame. I am joined by the captain, Dennis Onchu from Zoom Schneider. First of all, you move on in the Manning Cup one step closer to the State Cup and to a berth for the USASA National Amateur Finals. So tell me how you're feeling and your immediate reactions.
I'm feeling great. You know, this is my 6th season with the club, and I'm yet to lift a trophy. So cups are always a great opportunity for that. We know the league is very difficult. So yeah, we're over the moon about this.
How does this match inspire you to go ahead in the league? You've got, of course, like the rest of this season and then the turnaround point and the spring season. You have wins over Pan Cyprians and Liros, which are two of like the top sides. Now a win over Doxa. Like, is this going to inspire some confidence moving forward?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is actually something that's spanned a couple of seasons now where we show up against the best teams. And, you know, I think last year in the league, like Greeks and Lansdowne didn't actually beat us. But then I remember like 5-1 against Richmond we lost. We lost to Vistula 9-2. And similar story to start this season. So I think for us it's just about bringing the same level every game, because when we play to our maximum, we know that we can beat anyone.
So obviously as a captain, you have a very selfless job. So I want to ask if there's anyone from your side that you'd like to highlight today as a potential man of the match. Obviously there's great performances around, but if there's anything that you want to shout out.
Yeah, I want to shout out Diego. I actually heard the crowd was going crazy on one of his touches in the first half. I think it's SportsCenter top 10 worthy for sure.
Absolutely.
I want to see some reels of that.
That's going to be in our highlights for sure.
Okay, good, good.
That was brilliant.
And beyond that touch too, you know, the balls he was playing. He's such a creative source for us in there. You know, we've got a lot of great center mids, but Diego this season, it's his first year with us, and he's brought us a little extra something special. So happy to have him.
Yeah, that's a player who can really make a difference. Well, I will let you go. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
We'll see you very soon.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Cheers. I have been Diego Mijan here in front of the camera now. Your commentator, Josh, has been behind the camera. Our pair of Joshes have been behind the camera, actually. From Roosevelt Island, from the Jack McManus Field, we have been Game & Frame. Head over to Nyack versus New York International, our other round of 16 match. Make sure to tune in next week on the 22nd and 23rd as we return to APSL Metropolitan Conference action and all other things that you can find here on Game & Frame. Check out our Instagram. We post our weekly slate of games and matches from the CSL, CJSL, APSL, all the way down into Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Heritage. Whoever it is, we're going to cover them. We're going to put the game in the frame. It's been an honor. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.